Hey, what's up? It's Marc and I'm back with another video because I'm consistent. And today, of course, you can read by the title, we're talking about affirmations, affirmations and confirmations. Y'all not ready for me. Y'all not ready for this next American Idol. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here. So let's get into the conversation. Typically, when we are ready to upgrade our lives, we're ready to, really take personal development and mindset and all this stuff that we always hear seriously. One of the first things that we hear the coaches and the gurus say is, you got to change what you say. And when we hear these podcast interviews of what the ultra successful have done, they always say, well, I did affirmations and I woke up every morning and I told myself, you could do it, you can do it, you could do it, you could do it. So what you and I do, we take that information and we start to apply it because we're ready for the shift in our lives, only to find out that the affirmations don't even feel like they work, not even a little bit. I mean, you are consistent with affirming yourself, but you're not seeing the results. And I want to talk about why they're not working for you and what to do instead. Let's get into some things. So, first of all, let's talk about an affirmation, whether that's I am handsome, which I am muscular, which I am. This is not about me, it's about you. I am wealthy, I am successful, I am courageous. These are very powerful declarations and affirmations. And I think the intention behind saying them are very pure and very expected. And so they're not working for you because an affirmation is not necessarily meant to change how you view yourself. Affirmations are more so present to validate or to affirm what's already believed in you in the first place. Let me explain. The reason that when you say certain things and there's an immediate resistance is because you don't really believe what you're saying. So you're trying to force feed your subconscious mind and your conscious mind information that it is actively rejecting. You are actively pushing back when you say I am beautiful if you don't believe it. When you say I am handsome and you don't believe it. When you say I am wealthy and you don't believe it. Because you have evidence, consciously evidence to prove that what you're saying is a lie. So you reject it as not being the truth. And so even though you're saying it out loud, it's not landing. Does that make sense? So when you have this resistant problem, it isn't for you to say the affirmation louder or to be more repetitive. I am handsome. I am handsome. I am handsome. I am handsome. Because every time you do it, I want you to imagine that you're going up for a free throw or you're taking a shot. And every time you get ready to do so, somebody is blocking it. Somebody is literally blocking it. Like, get that out of here. Smacking the ball. And so you never score. You never make a shot because it is being rejected. When this resistance shows up, this is not a sign for you to stop. It is a sign for you to dig. I like that. This is not a sign for you to stop. It's a sign for you to dig. So you got to dig and say, well, why don't I believe that yet? Or what is stopping me from believing this new affirmation? What's stopping? Why am I resisting this as being the truth? So the work that we must do first is not necessarily affirmations. The first work that we do is changing our identity. So in order for the affirmation to work, you must shift into the identity. This is called identity shifting. You shift into the identity where it's true for the person, or let me say it like this. You shift into the identity so that what you say when you affirm it, it is believable because you're into that identity. Let's take, for example, if you just had a win on a sports team, you shot the shot, you did the do, you did your big one. There's something going on with you psychologically where your confidence has increased. And upon that, you've shifted into an identity, a new identity, especially if you didn't consider yourself that good at the sport or whatever the game, whatever the case may be. You didn't consider yourself that good. So something happened where there was an opportunity and you scored, you made the round, you made the team, you did something successful. Identities start to shift in that moment psychologically. And now this is the time that you start to affirm the new identity because it's it's believable. There is evidence to support something new. So what you have to do in order for your affirmations to work, you have to shift into the identity. So I need you to go find a quick win. I need you to get new information to support this new identity. Look at old receipts. Look at old things that support and validate this new information. And once you hold space for that information, you then start to affirm what you want to be cemented in your personality. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. But you start to affirm, you start to really get clear on who you are. So if you have money in your pocket, or money just came to you by way of your business or a paycheck, you then affirm, I am wealthy. I am wealthy. So a few things are going to happen. Not only are you saying this out loud, but you're feeling it. There is a resolve within you that what you're saying is true. And that personality, not the personality, but that identity shift starts to really set in. So it's not temporary, but it's cemented. It's permanent. And the affirmation helps to, I want you just to imagine that the affirmation is taking a nail and it's just slamming it into the wood. And it's just going to keep on hitting it until it's all the way in there. And so that's what the affirmation is doing. But when you say something and you don't believe it, and you don't have evidence to support it, and there is nowhere for it to land, you're just doing this. You're not hitting anything. You're just exhausting energy. You're just utilizing energy, right? So in order for your affirmations to work, shift your identity, feel what you're saying, and then you're going to see the results. I want to invite you to a community of 800 plus individuals who are purpose driven and spiritually driven. Our next live session inside of our free community is this Monday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's live via Zoom. Come through, get your mindset reset for the week. You will not be disappointed. It is energizing, it's uplifting, it's motivating, it's inspiring. It's everything you need, and it's a place that you need to be. Lock in with us. Use the link in the comments. And until the next video, I'll see you.